welcome to Tuesdays with Terry. Monster acquired. Let's crack open this. Oh my god. Oh, that was so necessary. So Haley's coming over later, which means that my Finch has a lot of tasks for me to get my house in order. She's coming over to celebrate her birthday, which was yesterday, so everyone say happy birthday, Haley. Happy birthday, Haley. But now that the main task is done, let's get into all the other boring stuff that I don't want to do. I think she's coming over at like 3, and that seems like way too soon for me to get my house in order. However, she does know what I'm like, and she does know that my house is not going to be in order. And she doesn't know that I finished a book yesterday, which means I need to start another book. How many chapters did I say I was going to get into this new book? Let me tell you that. Get to chapter 10. It's always chapter 10. What book am I reading? Let me tell you that. This one. I've already read 1 chapter. So I've got 9 chapters to go, and then we can do everything else. I had my first shift back at work today after being off for 6 days. I survived, but it was miserable. It wasn't a bad shift. It's just I went to the gym yesterday and beat my PB on my leg press. Big deal, right? But oh my god, my legs are so sore. And I weighed myself, right? And I've put on weight. Now everybody, try not to lose your cool at this number, alright? 0.6 pounds of muscle. Now you may be thinking, Terry, that's not that much. It is to me. We're going to congratulate me regardless, okay? I don't think I got Monster for the morning. I've got this one. It's not quite Mango Loco, but I've got something at least. Anyway, I'm not feeling okay. I'm so tired, but I'm also because I've been in work all day, I want to sit up. I think I might. I'm off tomorrow. So 6 days off, 1 day on, then the next day off. What? What did I do to deserve that? I'm I feel like I'm actually tripping, but I'm entirely sober right now, but I seem like I'm tripping, do you know what I mean? But it's just because I'm so wired, because I've been at work all day. So I don't know what to do with myself. I haven't had a nap today. Am I going to go to the gym tomorrow? Probably not. We'll see, because I am currently in an excruciating amount of pain. I don't think I could do anything even if I wanted to. I can't even speak. I really want to start working out my arms and my upper body, but I'm the sort of person who would literally looks at a sharp object and I get a paper cut. I got a paper cut in my eye today. In my eye. I had to go. I thought my eye was bleeding. I thought, because my eye was watering, right? But it didn't feel like it was watering. It felt like it was blood dripping down my face, which is such a lovely image. It wasn't, by the way, but it was horrible. And I also can't seem to string together a sentence or stay focused on one story. But anyway, where I was going with that is, if I was to start working out my upper bodies, I'd end up using the machine wrong and breaking my arm or something. And I've never broke a bone in my body, and I intend to keep that record until the day I... So anyway, I'm going to finish my book. Goodreads says I'm 52% of the way, but I've only got that much left. That's a challenge. You tell me I'm halfway through it, I'll show you halfway through it. So put a finger down if you forgot that you had a YouTube channel for a couple of days and haven't filmed anything and have been focusing too much on reading books and watching the Bridgerton series because there's a new series out and you've actually entirely forgot to film anything for the last couple of days and now you're running out of time to film clips for your YouTube channel. So, we'll start with one thing, okay? The last book that you guys saw me reading was Song of Achilles. This one. I then proceeded to finish that book, and then Goodreads has this thing that you get achievements for reading certain books, and I'm a big fan of getting achievements. Love it. So I was just going through them all one by one, hence why I've been reading loads of different books that I typically wouldn't read. And one of them was I'll need to go up and check because I don't want to say it wrong.
So there was an achievement for reading Tale Spinners, which is like different people's takes on Greek stories, hence Song of Achilles. I could have also got that one for reading Bonds of Hercules, but whatever, I didn't read it in the qualifying time period. But then I was looking for the books for the Black Heritage ones, like the books to celebrate Black History Month, and I was just like reading all the things, and I was like, that sounds good. But then I found this one called, don't want to say this wrong, Burn Down Master's House by Clay Kane, I think. Let me check. Yeah, Burn Down Master's House by Clay Kane. And I got the audiobook of it because I had a spare credit. And oh my god, it was so good. It's obviously about like the slave trade and stuff like that, so I don't want to say too much because like I'm not educated enough to say anything. But pretty much what he does is he takes like stories from like real life history that's like out and about, and he's made it into this like one big story. And I was like, oh my god, this is literally so good. It's like just a little short book because I remember reading it in like one day. So I finished Song of Achilles, and then I got Burn Down Master's House, read it, and then I started another book because like it was just such an, I don't want to say easy read because it didn't, but like he has this amazing like author's note like before and after, and the one that's after is just like, I took this character from here and I took this character from here. Amazing book, absolutely amazing. Like literally sat down one sitting, finished it. Absolutely amazing. Like it's such a well written book. And then obviously I spoke about how the new season of Bridgerton's out, but not all of the seasons out yet. So not only have I been rewatching the TV series, I've been reading the books. So last year I read the Daphne one, so that's called The Duke and I think. So I finished that last year. So I just finished watching the Kate and Anthony series, and then I was like, I'll take a break, I'll read the book, and then I'll go back to the next person. But then I realised the next book in the actual series, in chronological order, the way the author published it, is it comes to Benedict next. So I watched season 3, Colin and Penelope, and then I needed to read the book for Benedict, so I didn't get spoilers for the series, but I am, do you know, it doesn't make sense. So since you last saw me, I finished Song of Achilles, Burn Down Master's House, the Viscount Who Loved Me, and I'm starting the Benedict book, and I'm about 35% of the way through that book. Also, yesterday I went for a nap at 3:30 after my shift at work. My first open back after my 6 days off was a 6:30, and well, it was a 6:15, but then I stayed till about just close to 3, right? Because I was just like, there was something happening, and I was like, I'll stay behind and I'll like get you as ahead, whatever, right? And then I came home, sat down on the couch, was intending to go for a nap, couple hours, whatever. Woke up at 1 a.m. And stupidly, I said, yes, I will come in for another shift today, and I'll do a 5:09, whatever, 5:10 is what I ended up doing, right? But I woke up at 1 a.m, hadn't eaten, I hadn't done anything. So at 1 a.m. this morning, I was like going in the bath, doing my skincare, sitting with my LED mask on. I had to make sure I ate some food, and then I got ready for work. And then I went into work, done that, came home, went for another nap, woke up to a phone call, no caller ID, terrifying, but it was good news, it's fine. And that's where we're at now. So I've either been reading, watching Bridgerton, or sleeping this entire week away. Because it feels like I've taken a sleeping tablet. The last 3 days, I've woke up and I've felt dazed, confused, don't know where I am, don't know what's going on. But the good news is I'm going to Cameron's tonight, and we're actually going to plan our Japan trip! I'm so excited! So he's already looked at flights and stuff like that. Turns out I have enough saved up for the flights in the hotel, which is fantastic. So now I'm gonna go to his, we're gonna have dinner, we're gonna talk about we're doing this, we're going here, we're going there, and I'm so excited, And that's your update. Thank you so much for tuning in. Floor time. Oh, okay. Try that again, shall we? Floor time. Yeah. So I was at the gym today and I'd done my first upper body workout. Was it fun? Not particularly. Considering how the weights that I use on my legs are considerably way heavier than the ones I can use on my arms. Like, was struggling with 8 kilograms on this one, whatever that's called. And then, like, there was another one where I was, like, having to, I don't know what they're called, but I was doing, like, this one with the machine, and I was, like, dying. However, I did my first extremely assisted, pull up today. But anyway, it's been a bit of a chaotic week. As you can see, I've just washed my hair, and I'm probably incredibly shiny because I've just done my skincare. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment. I booked Japan, by the way. Forgot to mention that, but I've booked Japan. How did I forget? You know what? That was like a huge drop right for the end of this video. But like, we'll talk about that more in the next video. But I can't believe I'm going to Japan in August. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe please. Now I'll see you next week.